All right, morning. What's going on, Cowboys fans? Hey, feeling good this morning. Got a smoothie, little kale in there, spinach, strawberries, banana. It's been a good morning. Got a jog in on the way to work out with my kids on the team. Got the draft fit on, man. Gonna work these kids out. Gonna get after it. Love coaching. Love developing the youth. But today's topic and what seems to be the the talking point. I tried to butcher that topic, whatever. The topic around the Cowboys brash. Hopefully this isn't too shaky. Hopefully you guys can see me clear. The topic around the Cowboys fan base, the brash, all of it seems to be safety versus O-line. Who's the safety that the Cowboys would take? Who will even be there? And I went on Mark Holmes' show last night, and it was fun. Me, Vach, Mark Holmes, 1980. Law was in the comments. Me and Joe were supposed to do a show last night. Hopefully we'll be able to get up today. But the topic at hand and what I want to get to is, should the Cowboys go safety? Should they go O-line? And who are the three safeties that Cowboys fans really need to zero in, watch film, go watch the highlights, whatever you want to do to kind of get your opinion on these players. All right, so Nassir, Adderly, Taylor Rapp, Jonathan Abram. Those are the three names that are going to be on the title of this video. And those are the three names that I want Cowboys fans to kind of pay attention to. Amongst the league and around the league, there is no consensus one safety. There's no consensus number one guy. Taylor Rapp running a 4.7 to some scouts or to some league people could hurt him. Let me make this very clear. If teams pass on Taylor Rapp, they're stupid and they haven't done any research of the player. A 4.7, I don't care if you ran a 4.8. When you watch him play, you see a very willing player. You see play speed. So, the three names. Let's talk about Nassir Adderly. Nassir Adderly is a name that I've heard compared to Malik Hooker. I thought that was a reach. He went to the Senior Bowl. He played well, but he also looked a little, I wouldn't say out of place, but I definitely wouldn't call him a knock it out the park pick. Now, does he have the traits that can make him that? Yes. But I also see a guy who sometimes doesn't want to tackle. I also see a player who at times, he does have good coverage ability, but at times is a little lost as well. Play recognition, sometimes he struggles with, and that's the thing that hurts me because I say, what kills me because I say, the way the Cowboys play their safeties, they play them interchangeable. X Woods is safe, right? So you need a player who can come down in the box, who could play off, who could play single high, because they do things in that 4-2-5 base really. Well, it doesn't matter. You're going to have 5 DBs on the field, and you need all 5 of those DBs to know what's going on and to be able to cover, and again, the play recognition. So I like Nassir Adderly, but I don't think that he's a guaranteed home run player. I don't. I think he can have a good career depending on where he's drafted and depending on how he's developed. Jonathan Abram has by far the highest ceiling. When you watch him, you see a guy who flies all over the field. However, buyer beware, because there are games where, like the Mississippi game, I mean, you would think he is freaking Ed Reed. He's all over the field. He's playing hard. He's knocking kids out. I mean, he has interceptions in that game. But then you go watch other games and he's out of the play a lot. He takes bad angles. He hits you but doesn't wrap up. And one thing that you'll notice with Jonathan Abram, he will come up and hit you, but a lot of times when he doesn't wrap up, he ends up missing the tackle. And a lot of times he had gotten penalties for targeting, little things like that. Just a little bit of an out of control player. Has that veracity, that ferociousness of a safety. Like he was born to play safety. And that's kind of the thing about these guys. None of these guys are those Byron Jones types where it's like, is he a corner? Is he a safety? No. Abram is a safety. But to me, if you want, he's a boomer bust pick. So if you want a guy who you don't know if he's going to be out of control, if he's going to be all over the field, if you want a safe player, by far my highest rated safety. He's been this way. I'm not new to the party. I've said this in the beginning of the draft. You guys also go on my channel and go see where I rated these safeties already. So I haven't changed. I won't change, because safety to me, even though you can say it's a stopwatch position, yes, I get it, skill position, you also have to trust the film and you have to trust your first mind. And watching Taylor Rapp, I just see a player who is under control. He's a big hitter, but he's also a great tackler. And this is what I want people to understand. Being a big hitter doesn't make you a good tackler. Being a good tackler makes you a good tackler, meaning that you know how to finish, you know how to wrap, you know how to grip, you know good eye contact, you know how to aim, you know, eye to the thigh. That's one thing that I say about Taylor Rapp. There's sometimes where a player will get the best of him, and guess what? He still ends up making the tackle. So to me, not to mention, he doesn't lose much in coverage. He may not be the fastest footed guy, but he makes up for it with his instincts. So to me, when I hear things like he's going to fall because of a 4.7, I'm like, bet. This player, if Taylor Rapp fell to the Cowboys, I think Cowboys fans should all do backflips. Like, we should go 1, 2, 3, whip it, hooray, and do a backflip. Because there's no way on God's green earth am I going to trade away from a player who, to me, his ceiling is Troy Polamalu. All right? He's that good. He comes from that Chris Peterson's coaching tree, to where, from that coaching staff, to where his guys just come in the league and they're ready. They were like that at Boise State. They've been like that at Washington. He puts good players in the NFL. He's known for defense. His players understand defense. They understand scheme. They understand play recognition. And I just think that Taylor Rapp, Washington safety, is good. All right, Jonathan Abram, Mississippi State safety, is great. Nassir, Adderly, Delaware safety is good. But, Taylor Rapp is great. He's superb. He was born to play the position. He's smart. He's witty. He's gritty. And I just think that in a safety, that's what the Cowboys need, because he doesn't give up much. He can play. To me, he's Cam Chancellor with coverage. Not quite as big, not quite as jacked as Cam Chancellor, but he can cover a lot better. So, you guys let me know. This is how I'm rating the safeties. And again, this is no knock on anybody, but I told Vosh this. Now, I'm not using any more draft capital on an offensive lineman. I feel like we can move some parts there, maybe kick Lyle back inside, do some things. I just think that Lyle and Connor Williams need to switch. I think that they're both out of position, but I'm not drafting another guard or a tackle or whatever. You have too many resources on the offensive line. Let's see what's going to happen with Travis Frederick. But to me, I'm getting a skill player and I'm getting a safety. This is the year for us to draft a safety. You guys let me know what you think. It's your boy Foots the King. Everybody go have a smoothie today. Enjoy your Saturday. Peace.